Hey guys, Happy New Year. This is Mr. H. Hey, I'm going to go over some of the Delta Math assignments that I created to help prepare you for the January 22nd Regents exams. These are some skills that you really need in order to do well in the constructor response. So let me just jump in. So what we have here is we have a system of inequalities, and we're trying to look at these 4 points and figure out which one falls in the solution set. So I'm going to do this two ways. I'm going to do one by storing the numbers and checking each inequality, and then I'm going to graph it. I'm going to start by checking, by storing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this point right here. I'm going to take a -4, and I'm going to store it into x, and then I'm going to take 2 and store that into the y coordinate or y variable. Boom. And then I'm just going to check both of these inequalities to see if I get two true statements. If I get two trues, that means that it's a solution and I can stop 2x plus 2. And if I got a false. So that one is not a solution. So I'm just going to go to the next one. I'm just going to go 4, and I'm going to store that into x. And then I'm going to take a -8 and store that into the y variable. And then again, I'm going to come up here and just copy that inequality so I don't have to type it again. Now I got a true. So now I can check the second one because as soon as you get a false, you can stop. It has to be 2 trues in order for it to be a solution. So this is a negative, and then I'm going to do a stack fraction 3/4. X plus 3, let's see, x plus 3. Bam, I got a false. So it's not this one. So the first two are not it. So now I'm just going to go to the second one and try that. So hold on one second. I got some stuff popping up on my calculator that I didn't anticipate. All right, so now where's my iPad? Here we go. All right, so now I'm going to do this next one. I'm going to do a -8 and store this into x. And then I'm going to take a -1 and store that into the y variable. Now, since I've already entered those inequalities, I don't have to enter them again. I'm just going to copy them. I got a false. So it's got to be this last one. It's got to be 8, a -2, because I've eliminated all the other choices, and whatever's left is the solution, and it says correct. So I stored and checked each inequality until I got 2 trues and or falses. Now I am going to do another example, but this one I'm going to graph. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to get my graph. Remember, whenever you have an inequality, you have to enter it as a relation. So I'm just going to type in y is less than or equal to a -4/3, so 4/3x. And then -3, and that's what the inequality looks like. Okay, shaded underneath, that's fine. Now I'm going to do the second inequality. I'm just going to do y is, again, less than or equal to x plus 3. And then I'm going to see where the overlap is. So here is the solution right here. It's not the blue, it's not the red, it's kind of this purple teal color. So all I have to do is check to see which one of these points falls in here. So let's do a -6/10. That means I would go over a -6, and then I would go up 10. So that first one is not a solution. Now, if I do a -9, a -1, that means I would go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I would go down a -1. That's not it either. So now let's see, 0 and -5. So if I start here and then I go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it would be right here. So that is our solution. So I just found the one that fell within the solution set. And that's it. So you can graph it, or you can store the x and y coordinate and then check both inequalities. Either way will work. Just choose the one. Actually use both of them just to double check, because we need to get these points. But basically, that's all you're doing on this. Store or graph and look and find which one works. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to post this one.